Hey girl, I told you I would be here on time. You didn't believe me. See? You never believed me. I told you I was gonna be here. Yeah, look at you now looking all silly. Yeah, well, I had a little bit of traffic on the way. But I'm here on time though. So yeah, what you got to say now? I didn't think so. Um, so when I talked to you earlier, you sounded a little perplexed about something. What's going on? Oh, alright, yeah. Right, right. Everyday stresses at work will do that too. But it felt like something else though. I hear you, you know what I mean, saying what you had going on at work and everything, but I don't know, I know you. And it just sounded like something else. I heard something else in your voice, a little bit more, you know, iffy than like everyday whatever. Are you stressing out? I mean, not stressing out, but were you sad about your auntie today? I know. Yeah, and I can tell that you've been sad a little bit lately. You've been trying to play it off, laugh and all that in front of our friends or whatever, but I mean, I can tell. So tell me, how are you feeling right now? Right. Yeah. Yeah, I can sense that. I know you've been a little sad since your auntie passed, but I mean, I know you're progressing, making progress, but I don't like what I've been seeing, from you lately. And what I mean by that is I just don't like, your energy. Your energy lately. I know you've been upset. I mean, I would be upset too, of course, nobody's blaming you. Everybody else, thinks you're dealing with it just fine, and I mean, you are handling it well, but I can tell, girl, something else. Here's how I feel about this. Your auntie was a very joyous woman. I mean, I remember being younger and she laid out a cover, or it was a sheet, whatever, in the backyard for us and gave us fried chicken and peanut butter and jelly. That was the strangest mix of anything I've ever heard in my life. Anything I've ever seen, but man, she was just an awesome person. Just phenomenal woman. And she wouldn't want to see you like this. I know that if she had any say so in what was going on, like if she could talk to you, she wouldn't tell you to, to like mope around, be stagnant. She'd want you to be active. She'd want you to be happy, lively, living your life. Life has a cycle. And, throughout this cycle, we're going to see, people we love, things we love go and pass, and more things we love come. And that doesn't mean to say that anything can replace the things that we've lost. But it does mean to say that we shouldn't be so defeated when we do lose something, because it's just a part of life. No, I mean, I'm in no way, trying to beat you up for, being sad sometimes. It's completely natural. There's a mourning process for everyone. You know what I mean? When you lose someone you care about. I mean, if you have a heart, you're gonna be sad, for a while, but she wouldn't want you to stay that way. Matter of fact, she'd probably be kicking you up out of any time you were in a bed, be kicking you out of the bed, like, get up now, I ain't about to be having nobody just sit around in my house all sad. You know how your auntie loves. But yo, I'm only even saying this because I just feel like you're missing out on so much life. I mean, your auntie had children, she had grandchildren. She lived, she lived life. And she would want you to be doing the same. There's so much going on right now. You got so much happening with your career, potentially. And, all our friends, coming up with these, like, opportunities out of nowhere. Me, just, starting off on my ventures. Everything's moving, as everything in life does. And the only time you become distant or separated from those things is when you decide to be stagnant yourself and, to be no longer moving. Only two things are happening in life. Something's either evolving or it's dissolving. Don't worry about that. I'll answer it later. You're more important. Either you're evolving or you're dissolving. And if you're not doing much, then you're just letting life pass you. And it's like, you can do that. It's your option to do so. But I don't want to see that. I know 5 years from now, you looking back, you're not going to want to see that either. I know she was important to you. And I do not blame you at all, like I said, for being sad. I don't blame you. When I talk to you, I hear it in your voice. But there's a point. There's a point when you just can't continue to be so sad anymore. Like, you just have to, first of all, you gotta stand up, sit up straight, breathe, and, decide that she wouldn't want you to be sad and you wouldn't want her to be sad because you're sad. How I feel about things, you know how I feel about you. And I care about you so much. I can't stand to see you, even when you're pretending to be happy. Everybody else can laugh and joke with you, but it's like I'm looking in your eyes and I see that you're not the mask you're pretending, you're putting on your face. Even though it's a very beautiful mask, I don't want you pretending with me at all. So what? You're hurt. You're allowed to hurt. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to be angry if you want to be angry. It's okay to be angry. We're angry about whatever. Maybe she left you too soon. Maybe you didn't get to say something before she passed. Maybe you just weren't ready. Even though, her health was declining and we knew it was going to happen sooner or later. But the thing is, she's not in any pain anymore. She's in a much better place. She's away from any struggle, any pain, any strife, that might have been harming her, hurting her here. Things that made you sad to see her in those forms. She's happy, healthy, strong now. The same way she wants you to be, the same way I want you to be. That's how you want to be, right? You want to be happy? Yes, I know. Look at that beautiful smile. I know you want to be happy. I make you happy. That's so cute. Nah, baby, I know. You make me over the moon every time I see that cute little smile. And every time you put your hands on me, every time we're around each other and I get to feel your energy. I feel with you. Whatever it is that you're feeling. When you're happy, I'm happy. When you're sad, you're sad. And when you're ready to fight, we've been there. You already know. I won't hesitate for a second. I don't. I feel with you. I'm not just feeling for you. You understand? It makes me sad to see you sad. You don't want to keep seeing me sad, right? I know you don't. So we got to get out of this funk. I mean, she passed a while. You know, it hasn't been that long. And it's been some months. You know, good handful. I mean, the thing is, don't feel in any way like I'm trying to push you to do anything, trying to rush you, into a cheerful spirit. That's not what I'm trying to do. But what I am trying to do is get you to feel like you don't have to feel sad or somehow you're dishonoring her memory. She was a beautiful woman and you're a beautiful woman and she would want you to be happy. And if I'm making you happy, then, we need to get out this house. We need to go do stuff. You know what makes me happy? I want to go jet skiing and I want to go, surfing, horseback riding, laser tagging, all, hiking, biking, the things that we did, before this happened. I understand, that, moods change and things change, but no matter what's changing, you can't allow it to change you. You're stronger than that. You're more powerful than that. One day, we're going to go. It's going to be our time one day, and it's not going to be, it's not going to be how long we lived that matters in the end. It's going to be how we lived that matters in the end. It's not the years in your life, it's the life in your years that matter. You feel what I'm saying? Yo. You know what? I think I'm just gonna have to eat your pussy until you cry. So what? Oh, was that what? Oh, okay. Don't get to talking crazy now, cause this whole thing can turn into a different situation real fast. This is the thing, cause you need to let it out, and I don't care how I gotta get it out of you. You just gotta let it out, because I feel like I gotta be honest. I feel like you're shutting me out a little bit. And I'm trying not to let that happen because I know you need me here right now. I know you need me just like I need you. And I can't have you. I can't have that. Beauty of life. The beauty of life is that life goes on. Life goes on. A plant lives its full, vibrant life, right? Green, lush, plush, and beautiful. And then when it withers, it drops its seeds just so that the next generation can be born, so that its life can continue. And then when it's gone, more life arises. That's life. That's beauty, and that's forever. It's constant. I mean, life is always going to be what we make it. We're going to face hardships, but it's always going to be what we make it. And we should make it to be the best that it can be, right? All the time, always, forever. Because if we don't, who will? Who continues our legacy? Who perpetuates our joy? You know, we have children. I want to teach them to be strong once we're gone, you know? And then tell their children to be strong when we're gone. And tell their children to be strong when they're gone, and their children's children, and so on. Strength is what keeps things together, right? Love, strength. Nothing can be solid if it isn't strong. You're strong. And you got strong me to be here when you need me. I'm here right now, right? You picked up that phone, what happened? 2.5 seconds, here I come. Stop playing with me, y'all act like you know what it is.